Yo, what's going on, everybody? I want to do a video about how I recently invested $10,000 in some coaching. I did a post about it. I think it was about 2 days ago. Got some feedback on it, mostly good, some negative. And before I go in more depth on my reasoning behind it, I want you guys to start noticing the different types of people in your life. The people that are negative, it's always interesting to me how they just jump to conclusions, right? This is stupid, this is dumb, or this is wrong, or you should do this, but they don't ask questions, right? I had some people say, why would you ever invest in a coach? You don't need coaches for business. You don't need to invest that amount of money. People are losing their jobs, blah, blah, blah. Not to say that you guys are wrong, but you're assuming you know my situation. How do you know I didn't get Bill Gates, Elon Musk, or whoever to train me personally one-on-one every single day for a whole month, and it only cost me $10,000? Would that be worth it? Would that help me make a difference in the world? And obviously that's an extreme situation and highly unlikely, but you don't know what I invested in, and now you're making all these assumptions of why you think it's a good investment. And I can't even judge if it's a good investment or not because it's been too soon. So you got to start noticing in your life the people that jump to conclusions and start thinking they already know everything. If people don't lead with the question, I usually ignore what they say. If they don't say, well, what made you do that? Or what was your thinking behind that? Or why did you do this instead of that? And they just immediately say, this is stupid or this is dumb. Don't listen to those people. 9 out of 10 times, they don't know what they're talking about, and they're probably just projecting their own insecurities onto you. That's the first thing. Second thing, I just feel like I was trying to do as much as I could on my own, and I was only getting so far. And I started listening to people that were a lot older than me and a lot wiser than me, and I kept hearing people say the same thing. People from different countries, different aspects of life, and even entrepreneurs I looked up to that I didn't know, millionaires, billionaires, and they all kept saying the same thing. Don't try to do everything in your life by yourself. Time is the only limited resource we have. So if you can pay for speed, pay for speed. Pay to get there faster, because one, it's not guaranteed you're going to be able to find out the answer on your own. And if you have somebody that already has the path, use them, take advantage. It's kind of like being stranded in a forest. And you don't even know the way out, but you're saying, oh, one day I'm gonna figure it out. One day I'm gonna get out of here. Other people have, I am. That's what a lot of people are trying to do. The smarter way is to say, there's a guide. There's somebody that knows this whole forest, that knows the inside out, all the paths. Why would I not just pay them to help me come out rather than spending years and years and years and years in this forest? Like, get me the hell out of here, right? And that's how it is with business, fitness, anything else that you want to do in life. If you can pay for the speed, do it. Now, I'm not saying don't just do it without trying, or because you don't want to put in the effort, you don't want to put in the work. That's different. But if you feel like you're putting in as much effort as you can, you've learned as much as you can, and you keep hitting the same obstacles, don't keep, running through a brick wall. You don't need to do that. Instead, what you need to do is hire a coach, hire a mentor, find a guide, and get your results faster. It'll help you out a lot more. And the reason why people don't do this mainly is like ego. Other people figure it out, so I should be able to figure it out. Or if I can't figure it out on my own, I'm a failure. I'm worthless. I'm no good. And it starts to eat at us. And once we let go of our ego and our insecurities, and we say, look, I do need help, and it might be somebody my age or somebody that I thought wasn't as good as I am, or whatever it is, and you start to reach and you let go of your ego and you ask them for help, amazing things will happen in your life. So that's my reasoning behind investing 10K in a coach. Now, I didn't have to pay the full, to be honest, the full 10K. It's 3 payments, and I had to use some money. This is important. That I was going to use for the rent and all this other stuff. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. I don't know if this is going to be dumb. I don't know if this is going to be stupid. I don't know if it's going to pay off. I'm going to be a millionaire or whatever from it. But I want to document this journey. That way, one, you guys don't think, hey, this is some superhuman. D is an amazing guy and he just figures everything out on his own, because that's not true. I need help in a lot of areas, and I want people to start realizing that it's okay to get help. It's okay to get a guide. And then 2, I want you guys to see how this unfolds. I want you guys to be able to look back on this journey, and just to prove that when we have faith, things happen. So again, I invested $10,000 in some business coaching to help me clarify my message and how I want to make an impact on the world and how I can better serve people, which will help me help those people because they'll know how I can help them, which will help me impact their lives, which will help me make more money, which then will help me impact other people's lives. So that's the reason behind it. That's the purpose behind it. I don't feel like I need to explain myself to every person that doubts it, but I do. Again, the purpose of this video is, one, to document it. That way you can see it, see how it unfolds, and two, to inspire other people that might be in the same situation. I'm not telling you to go out there and spend $10,000, but invest. If you're feeling stuck, if you feel like you put in a lot of work, don't just keep spending years and years and years doing it just because of the ego of, oh, you can find it out on your own, you don't need somebody else's help. Like, just keep tasting stuff and keep trying stuff. That's just garbage. Ask anybody that's successful, ask anybody that's succeeding at a high level, and they'll tell you they've had coaches, Michael Jordan, Elon Musk, whoever, these people that we look up to, I already said Michael Jordan, but basically anybody in life, they've had coaches, they've had a guide, they've had a mentor that helped them get to that level. So don't think that you're any different. So that's the reasoning behind that. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or if you just need some motivation to get you guys through this day. But just want to come up on here and kind of clarify that of why I just recently spent $10,000 essentially on coaching, and I want to document my journey so you guys can see how this plays off. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for sticking with me, and thanks for the support. And if I can ever do anything for you guys, you know I'm here for you. Much love.